What are you guys doing? Use these ladders here. Okay, that is very unfortunate. I sort of thought they would just go up the ladder that they had put against the wall. Like, why do you think I put them there, eh? Okay, guys, welcome back. So, it has been a couple of turns, I think, since I last had you guys here. Maybe 2 or 3. That feels correct anyways. All right, but anyway, we have a lot to discuss, so I'm just going to get right into it, and then we can finish with our battle, which is not here. This is not the battle. He's actually just started the siege, I think. All right, but anyway, you may notice that my campaign looks a little different, and that is because I'm using a different reshade preset. To be honest, when I was mucking about with reshade, while I think it was the 4th Age campaign, I kind of changed a lot of things in the early parts of that campaign, and finally was like, clearly I'm not really working out for me. So I just left it at a bit of sharpness, and I think that was basically it. I think I might have added something else. I don't know. Well, anyway, the point is that I kind of just left it there, but I decided to go looking for other reshade presets. And I had heard of one before from Andy's Take, as in the YouTube channel. He does a lot of Total War stuff. You've perhaps already heard of him. But anyway, he did a video at one point where he was talking about basically remastering Medieval 2, and part of that involved a reshade preset, or, well, actually a couple of reshade presets, one for the campaign map and one for the battle map. Basically, I'm using his reshade preset now with a couple of important differences. I don't really like depth of field or motion blur effects, so I've actually removed both of those. But apart from that, this is his reshade preset. And I basically have a hotkey set up to kind of switch between like the campaign version and the battle version, which, having removed those effects, I think the only difference was pull it up here. I think it's this screen space directional occlusion effect. And so I have it set up, so basically when I go into battle, I can just hit a hotkey, which in this case is the slash. You can see it just enables and disables the effect, and I don't need to have the interface open too. You see switching between the two now. To be honest, I kind of like the effect on the campaign map, and I would keep it, but there's a couple of problems. One of which you can see is it kind of makes things very red, or at least the settlements it does. I don't like that. But it also mucks with the interface. As you can see, you can kind of see like the mountains and stuff through there, and so if you turn it off, it gets rid of that. So we'll only turn that on for the battles, and we'll leave it off when we're on the campaign map. All right, so that's enough for, I guess, the add-on effects, or any add-ons to the campaign. Let's talk about the campaign itself. So, I think when we last left Roger, he had just taken Al-Basra, I think. And he has simply moved on to the Beni Khalid camp. Not sure how to pronounce it. That's how I'm going to, though. And he's going to besiege them for a bit. To be honest, I think he's going to besiege all of these settlements rather than try to assault them. Not because he doesn't have the forces to take them, but because I think as he takes casualties, it'll become more and more difficult for him to take another settlement. And we don't really have any place to retrain units while he's out here. And I have yet to see any mercenaries out here as well, so I kind of need his troops to survive, and so I think it would just be better if we besieged them out. And I don't think we're in any particular hurry, either, for him to take these settlements. The Egyptians, I think, are attacking this settlement, or have done so. Well, actually, have they taken any casualties? I think they must have, because I don't think the Ghulams start with 45. I don't think the dismounted have 96. Yeah, you see, they have 120, and I actually can't see what they've got. But, yeah, it looks like they've assaulted it a couple of times, but they haven't taken it. So if they don't take it, then we will by the time we get over there. Though it'll be quite some time before we get over there, considering he has to march all the way to Kufa, then all the way to Beni Hilal camp, and then over to Aliyah. So it'll probably be taken by the time he gets there. That's fine. We'll just send him north after that then. Or, yeah, send him north. There's probably another settlement or two maybe in here somewhere. Because when I right-click here, it says Beni Sulaim? Sulaim? Tribal lands? Whatever. And that isn't what this place is called. So there must be at least one more settlement in there somewhere that he could take. Now, last time we actually defeated the Turks, very unexpectedly, but we defeated the Turks in the last episode. And I was afraid that this place would now have a huge rebel garrison, but as you can see, it does not. It actually has a quite... Actually, that's fairly small, and not exactly elite units either. So Mr. Bordeaux is going to take a very different approach from Roger in the south. He actually is building up ladders, and he's going to assault the place rather than wait to siege them out. Because, well, again, how small it is, but also he's actually very close to Mosul, where he can get reinforcements, and actually we're building up a catapult maker in Baghdad so that he can get some siege artillery of his own to use against future settlements. Once he takes Kermanshah and Kirkuk, and then replenishes at Mosul, we can send him north into the mountains to start taking settlements here. My spies have been wandering around, as you can see, trying to find where everything is. And so we've got 1, 2, 3 targets at least so far. There may be more. I suspect the Byzantines must hold some degree of territory over here, because I can see that they do when I hold down a right-click over here, and I see they have armies over here as well. Again, I don't really have any particular problem with the Byzantines. In fact, so much so that maybe... Let's see, where does my... I think I started off with a diplomat. Yep, there he is. I think I should send him to the Byzantines and see if I can get anything like alliances or anything out of them, I guess. I don't know if we have trade rights, but like map information or maybe an alliance. That would be great. I wasn't going to do that because I thought I was going to have to fight them for Constantinople, but as you can see, it's Venice that I'm going to have to fight for Constantinople. The disgusting, filthy, wannabe crusaders. We'll show them. We'll show them when we get there. Alright, so, anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it over here. Just clearing up some rebels over here with a detachment that used to be at Mosul. We've left behind a good amount of troops here. I might disband a bunch of these guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Mr. Bordeaux's army when he gets back. I mean, I've already told you he's going to conquer in that direction, but I mean the actual, like, makeup of his troops. Because I'm thinking probably the Armenians, the archers here, or the crossbowmen. I'm kind of a little undecided as to which I would want. And again, we already have artillery going to be made at Baghdad. Maybe some Knights of Antioch. Yes, that would be nice. But anyway, so I haven't disbanded these troops yet because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. But in a couple turns, I'll figure it out. Not much is happening over here, but we have switched Baalbek to be just a regular settlement now, instead of a castle, I mean. And we basically had Homs actually train up their garrison, so they were immediately able to just take over and allow Philip to continue on his way. He is now besieging Damascus, and he is going to siege that out, even though it is going to take a while, because, well, that's just a lot of troops for one. A fair number of good troops, too. I could get him some artillery and, like, start knocking down walls and stuff, but I think it's better to have them come out and just get shot. Kind of like we've done in past battles. But anyway, that's what he is up to. Let's see, I don't think much of anything has really happened over here. So now we come to Adana, and this is where we are going to fight a battle. Now you'll notice that the prince's army is slightly different from, I think, even when I last left you guys, because he had some cavalry before. They're actually over here. And the reason they're over here is because I had them place a watchtower, for one, but also I realized I'm not really going to need my cavalry, I think, for the battles up ahead. Because here's my idea. I don't want to have too many of my armies going around just besieging settlements and then fighting them as they come out, because it takes, many turns. In this case, like it would take 7 turns for them to come out. And so I'm trying to make an army that can reliably, like, take a settlement from the enemy. And, like, in an assault, I mean, and not just waiting to siege them out like I'm doing in some other places. And it occurred to me that I wouldn't really need my cavalry if they're not coming out of the settlements. Or rather, at least some other units would be better for that. So I've actually got my siege artillery in the form of the catapults, but also my field artillery in the form of the mangonels. The idea is that I'm pretty sure these guys can lob their shot directly over the wall and actually hit units and do some serious damage, while these guys are bombarding the walls and taking out towers and gates and such. And so with this force, we might be able to make, like, rapid progress, if you will. Like, instead of sieging settlements for many turns, we take this one, we take this one, we take this one, we take this one in rapid succession. I want the prince to kind of hurry up and get a move on. That's also kind of what I'm hoping to do with Mr. Bordeaux. Again, I haven't decided on the exact makeup of his army, but I do want him to have some artillery at least, so that we can just kind of jump from settlement to settlement instead of having to besiege them, as we are with Philip and with Roger. We could get some artillery for Philip as well, though this garrison is so large that I probably would besiege it even if I had artillery, to be honest. Though I don't know, it's a lot of cavalry. You know what, just never mind. I've decided to besiege Damascus. Maybe it will give him some artillery to take out Banyas, because that garrison is noticeably smaller, and the settlement looks like they don't have stone walls or anything either. So we should be able to take that out a little more easily. All right, but anyway, let's get right into the battle then. This is the one we are going to fight. We just started the siege this turn. We didn't actually build up any equipment, but we shouldn't need it, because the catapult should be able to knock out the towers and the walls. And again, with the mangonels doing damage, we should be fine. So, in we go.
We attack.
Oh, we could do a night attack. You know what? I think we shall. Oh, and, oh, wait, we already looked. Lots of archers, some cavalry, some infantry. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. And welcome to me forgetting to turn off fire ammunition for my catapults, because I completely forgot. All right, anyway, just a couple of things to get out of the way. I did turn on the screen space directional occlusion, I think it was. But I don't know. I've just turned it on now, and I don't like the look of it, I'll be honest. Maybe it's because it's a night battle, but it makes things look way too dark and things like a little too pronounced, in my opinion. It also does have the, like, see-through effect with the interface. You can kind of see through the unit cards there, and also through this here. Which I was expecting that, but, like, I think it's too dark. Maybe I'll try it again, but in a day battle, but I am going to leave it off for the night battle. I also noticed that these are Armenians, but they look like they're blue from back here, and if you zoom in, they get their proper coloring, so that's a little interesting. I mean, that has nothing to do with the reshape preset, but just an observation of mine. All right, anyway, the enemy has not put any of its units up on the walls, which is interesting. So we're just taking out the gate, and we'll take out some of these towers as well as bits of wall, because basically what I want to do is have troops go up this way, troops go around this way, as well as, of course, just going directly up the middle here. My mangonels are right next to the catapults, but of course they have no targets to hit yet. So that may change soon if these guys come within range. I think, yeah, they can fire right about here. Some of them can, some of them can't anyways. No, in fact, we'll just tell them to fire at will and let them just take some pot shots at the enemy as they come within range. Now, normally at this point, I think I would let you guys go and then bring you back once we had, like, knocked down the walls and the towers, but let's wait just a bit. Watch just a couple of shots thrown by the mangonels just to see what sort of effect we're able to get from this, if any. See, because I think the towers will probably block... Well, a couple of the shots didn't really stand a chance there, but... Yeah, you see, I think the towers are actually going to block those shots. So let's actually have them not fire yet. Of course, if they have that good a range, we might be able to... Oh, stop. I still see that they have icons there. We definitely don't want that to continue. All right, but anyway, I'm thinking that I might just bring them forward, and they can kind of support our troops as we advance. But first, I do need to take out these towers so that they're not shot. So, anyway, it looks like it is going to be a bit, though, before we actually completely take out the towers and such, so I will just bring you guys back once we have finished bombarding the place. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, we are charging the walls. We didn't actually get to take out all the towers that I wanted to, but... oh well, we've driven away the enemy from the walls anyway, so it's not a big deal. We did take out one bit of wall on each side as well as the gate itself, and our archers actually shot some of their cavalry as they kind of stood in the gateway here. Our mangonels actually did a decent amount of damage, though I have to admit, I think most of these casualties were like 1 or 2 shots that just happened to land right in the bunch of them that were there. Still, I think we killed a good number of them.
We have captured the enemy's walls.
I've brought the mangonels forward, though I'm not sure... It looks like we actually can fire at the enemy from here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Just fire at will. They don't have a lot of ammunition left, but they have some. Here, let's get these guys over here. Get these guys kind of over here. And yes, I am deliberately stretching them out quite wide. I'm doing that on purpose because I assume they will start sending... Oh, they are not sending their archers forward. Oh, I guess they are. Oh, they're sending them over here to attack my force that is over there. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's bring in some archers of our own over there and some archers of our own over here. You guys continue around. Getting the enemy to divide up their forces as much as possible would be nice. I kind of don't want to send in my guys yet, but I think we must. Because if we don't, the enemy is going to come over here and attack us, or is going to fire at us as they already are. But if I advance, I can't use my mangonels because they're too wildly inaccurate for that. Well, I guess we better... Oops, did I send you guys all the way over there? I did. Okay. We better just advance then. In we go. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Charge. You definitely don't want to not charge here. Archers, you also get your butts over here. Where did my... Okay, there they are. I was like, where are the sergeants? Where did they go? Sergeants charging up the middle. Okay, seriously, cannons, my dudes. You want more than like 2 or 3 of your guys to engage the enemy here. Just saying, it's probably a good idea if you fight them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the...
All right, and fight. All right, there we go. That's better. And the sergeants, same with you. Why don't you guys kind of pull forward just a tad? And I know most of them will stay behind the cannons, but, you know, that's fine. That's fine. All right, are you guys archers? Archers? No, it looks like they put all of their archers on the side. All right, perfect. That means we can just bring in our sergeants. at a somewhat leisurely pace. All right, here come our sergeants here on the side as well. Let's see, I don't know if we're going to use our archers.
The enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Okay, you guys. Oh, need to zoom in. Like that. And the other unit. Like so. And yes, we have our 2 archer units back here. So let's have them go. Hate having to zoom in. Right, you guys, fire on the archer unit that's in the rear there, and we'll see how wide, how spread out the shots are. And then we'll judge whether that's a good thing to continue to do, or if we should just move our archers out of the way, since I can't help but notice they're being shot. Okay, we are getting some friendly fire there. Why don't we tell you guys to stop? We shall simply have to use up this fire instead. You guys fire there, you guys fire there. Now this might cause them to attack us, and if so, that's fine, but we might as well try and use up some more of our arrows if we can. Let's see, can you guys... I guess we'll leave it for now.
Units, the enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
It looks like they actually aren't going to attack us. They're just going to go into loose formation. So let's bring our archers as far forward as we possibly can to see if we can get them to fire into the center of the settlement as well. Yes, good, good. Fire on them. Kill them all from range. All right, that's as close as they're going to get. I assume, yeah, it looks like we can fire over here. In which case, why don't we have these 2 units fire, both of you fire over there, and we'll have both of them fire over here. Beautiful. Okay, we've only lost a few guys here. That's good. That sound? Who's charging? Who's charging? Might as well get our general in here too, actually, now that I think about it. Doubt we will need his inspiring presence, but it's fine.
Our men have taken control of the city.
I think if the timer does run down, I have the option to just continue the battle anyways, so I'm actually not too worried about that running down. What would be very nice to do, though, is once we kind of take out these guys here, is to then come and hit these guys in the rear. In fact... Oh, wait a minute. These guys are being shot. Oh, right, because they have archers right here who are firing at them. Okay, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, wow, that poor guy. He's being targeted by both groups of archers, isn't he? All right, you guys, fire a little further over their heads into this unit that is here. Okay, charge. You guys, stop firing.
Our men no longer command the city.
That is unfortunate, admittedly, but it'll be fine. You guys get over there.
Seigneur, our men are in command of the city.
All right, now attack those guys there. These guys are just about out of ammunition, so to be honest, we can just tell them to stop now. And let's get these guys in here as well. Are those guys routing? Yes, they are. Okay. We should hopefully be able to prevent them from just routing through our men. So I think the moment one of them touches the center of the settlement, they'll stop routing. Yeah, you see, they stopped routing right there. Right, you guys attack those guys in the rear since they're attacking us in the rear as well. Actually, why don't you attack them as well? And I guess the archers are kind of fine just as they are. Let's bring in the general. Right, now we're attacking from both sides as well, so we should be able to grind them down, slaughter them all without mercy. The battle will be won soon. Oh, no, no. Stay here. Fight, fight. There's still enemies here. I do enjoy just sitting here watching the battle unfold, watching the men fighting. Oh. Keep having to tell them to fight because they keep, like, destroying the last guy, like, in a specific unit. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just highlight all of the infantry? Oh. That's all of them. Never mind. Hooray, hooray. Alright, we only lost 96 men compared to their 1,228. That is what we like to see. But something else I would like to see... Okay, you guys did decent amounts of damage, though a couple were noticeably more than the others. I wonder, these were probably the guys who were firing on... They're probably those guys back there firing into the settlement, or the center of the settlement from back there. Because I think they just did more damage, had more opportunity to do more damage. Right now, if we scroll down, let's see. Of course, the catapults didn't do anything. You see, the mangonels did... Well, this one did very well. This one did decent, and then the other two not so much. I wonder, that might be more useful when facing a smaller settlement, like a large town, or even, I guess, just a town, simply because I think the wooden walls wouldn't get so much in the way as the stone walls would. And also, you could bring them closer to the walls, and they could maybe even fire into the center of the settlement on one of those smaller... in one of those smaller towns. Holy smokes, look at the cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. Holy smokes, they killed more than anyone, by far. I mean, more so than any, like, two other units. Like, even if you took this Mangonel's casualties and these Armenians' casualties and put them together, it still doesn't equal the damage the cannons did. I actually expected them to get a lot of casualties, because they were, you know, in front there facing a lot of men. Though then again, now that I think about it, I think they were facing mostly archers. Whereas these guys are excellent heavy infantry, so they probably just chopped their way right through them. Alright, but anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. Oh wow, even with a full army, they really don't like us. Though, to be fair, we brought a lot of siege artillery in this army, and they don't have a lot of men in each unit, so that probably is also going to contribute to that. You fools! You fools, you! How dare you not immediately bend the knee to us. Alright. I don't know how much chivalry he started off with, but I'm pretty sure he's dropping pretty quickly. Alright, let's see. Yes, we would want to repair the wall, and then we have, let's see, a town watch. I guess we could build the town guard instead. Actually, probably not, because I don't think I need... Yeah, this would give me Antioch militia, but I'm not in desperate need of that here. Yes, that cut down the population significantly. Let's see, we'll need a church as well. Alright, but anyway, we have taken Adana. So I think that's actually going to be it for this turn, so I will just let you guys go, and I will bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, this is the very next turn. The prince has moved on and is heading towards Iconium, so we'll have him take as many of these rebel settlements as we can snatch up. Not much has really occurred anywhere else, I don't think. We're still besieging there. Philip was still besieging Damascus. Yeah, basically everything is pretty much as it was. We've just eliminated like a rebel group over here, and another one is going to be eliminated very soon. But basically, we're going to jump right into the battle here, because we have a battle to fight here at Kermanshah. Now, as a quick reminder, we do not have siege artillery, but we're not going to siege them out, because the garrison is decently small, and we can get replacements for our losses anyways. So I've got a bunch of ladders built up for us to just take the walls and slaughter the lot of them. So that is what we are going to do as soon as the animation finishes. Actually, I could probably just right-click on it, couldn't I? And then that would have sped it up. Basically, they've just got a couple of town militia, an archer unit, a cavalry archer unit, and a spear militia unit. So we should be able to kill them all without mercy or pity. You know what? I like night battles. Let's do it. Okay, guys. Welcome to the battle. So our ladders are charging forward along the length of the wall. This unit in particular is going to get blasted to bits because there's a high concentration of towers here, plus their archers are there. We do have our archers charging forward to fire upon the enemy. Though for some reason, this particular unit is coming way too far forward. We do have a couple of Hospitaller sergeant units on the side here who are also going to attack up this side of the wall.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Come on, get up, get up. All right, I think we will now pull the archers back because they're just going to get shot by the towers, and their fire is going to hit my guys as much as theirs. So let's not do that. But up you go, up you go. No need for delay. Delay is bad. What are you guys doing? Use these ladders here. Okay, that is very unfortunate. I sort of thought they would just go up the ladder that they had put against the wall. Like, why do you think I put them there, eh? Right here. I'll tell them to go up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you guys now going up that ladder? You were already going up the correct ladder. Get over here. No, that's not going to work? Okay, well, I guess that just kind of is what it is then. Right, how are you guys doing? Oh, you guys have basically won. You guys are about to win. You guys have also won. Huh, well, what do you know? All right, continue your pursuit. You guys just get off the wall somewhere. Maybe go get those guys. Why don't you guys also... Oh, wait. You still got enemies to fight. You continue. All right, you guys charge off the wall there and go get them. Get down over here. Get down over here. Oh, wait. Does this mean...
We have captured the enemy's...
All right, that is the gateway captured. Okay, good. Kill those guys. Let's charge these spearmen forward. Let's get the general with them as well. What are you guys doing? Get a move on. I probably didn't tell them to do anything. No, wait, I did. I told them to attack the routing unit, but they didn't do it. All right, have you finished your opponents yet? No, you have not. All right. Fight back.
Heavy infantry.
Oh, you guys, keep going, keep going. No need to stop.
Heavy infantry.
You guys charge in there and assist them. In fact, actually, I guess there's, well, you're fine. We'll have that one unit charge in there. Wait, why are you firing? I thought I took the walls. Okay, seriously, why do you guys keep stopping every 2 seconds? Just do as I tell you to do. What I tell you to do. Okay, apparently you cannot take.
The enemy general has no honor. The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay, never mind. You guys actually don't need to do that. In fact, you can come in here. All right, go, go, go. Keep charging in. You guys continue fighting them. That means keep coming up the ladders. That means do not stop. And actually, can you guys go and assist them? Let's see, you guys. And you guys are probably just fine, to be honest. Don't think they have a lot of troops left. Well, you know what? Might as well have you guys kind of go around. Go around this way. That surely isn't a faster way to go. Well, I guess maybe it is. All right, attack, attack. Okay, we've still got enemies on this side. You guys get a run in. Let's get the general in here too, actually.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
I think we actually already killed their captain / general, so that's probably fine. All right, our own general is now in here. Let's see if we can just get him a little more forward. You guys almost here? Yes, a bit winded, but you know what? That's fine. We're just facing off against some town militia for the most part. Oh, you guys are slow. Come on, get a move on. They're probably tired. Yes, they are. So I think they are a heavier unit than even the squires of Edessa. Attack from the side there, and then you guys are about to attack. You know what? Here, we'll adjust you a little bit just to more fully envelop the enemy. In fact, here, this unit I think can come out here because it doesn't look like they've properly engaged the enemy yet. All right, in you go.
Our men have slain the enemy
Oh, now we've killed the enemy general. That's my mistake. I could have sworn we had killed him already.
Seigneur, our Our men are in command of the city.
All right, now you guys get in there and kill them. You guys get in here and kill them. What I should do is I should just leave the message that comes down to say that he's dead. Because that way I would always be able to just look down in the bottom left and go, oh look, he's dead. In fact, I feel like I've done that in the past, but for some reason forgot to do it more recently. Now it is just waiting and watching the slaughter of our enemies. And what a slaughter it is. There we go. The last few defenders. Two left. One left. Oh, and he's down.
All of Christendom will be awed by our victory here today.
Our enemies are duly slaughtered, though I can't help but notice we took even more casualties in this battle against far fewer enemies than we did in the last battle. The prince attacked, I think it was Adana was the name of the settlement. I guess that's the difference when you have catapults and siege artillery and all sorts of other things to help you out. Sergeants did the... Oh, no. Yeah, the sergeants did the most damage. So they were fighting the most, I suppose. Oh, wait, actually, I think the squire should have, yes, a good amount of damage, too, because they charged much of the wall. Of course, that also means they took most, or quite a... Actually, yeah, I'd say they took by far the most of the casualties. We'll have to replace them once we get back to Mosul. Well, either their casualties or the actual unit itself. Again, haven't decided all that yet. But anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. I appear to have zipped off the map, and now I cannot see, I guess, whether the people are unhappy or not. And we do have a decent number that we could kill if they are unhappy. Let's see, can I? No, I can. It highlights it, but I cannot actually click on it. That's unfortunate. Could be just more safe than sorry and just kill the lot of them. That is a thing we could do. Man, that annoys me though, because if they were happy enough, I would not exterminate them. I don't want to set the precedent that I'm some kind of horrible person who just slaughters for no reason whatsoever. All right, death to them. Oh dear. Yeah, that would cause issues. All right, what the heck? Why can't I cannot actually move my camera back over here, and I can't even, like, click on a spot to get me out either. Okay, hold on. I think there's a list scroll. Yes, there is. Let's go to Antioch. Oh. Okay, wait. I think I need to click here and then, like, double-click. Locate position. Huh. How strange. This isn't working at all. All right. What I will do then is I will stop free cam. Okay, nope, that still isn't it either. I guess I didn't think it was free cam that was causing that, but... that's interesting. I don't remember this ever happening before. I guess I could save and then just reload, but I don't want... But you know what, we'll save a temp save here. Just in case something goes wrong. And actually... No, actually, that probably would be a bad thing to do. Just to try and view the tactical map out in the middle of nowhere, that's probably a bad idea. I will simply close out of the game now and reload that temp save that I just did. And I think that would be better. Okay, guys, welcome back. I did reload the game, and I was actually a little worried at first because I was still somewhere off in like the darkness up there somewhere. But the moment I started moving the camera, it then zipped me back into the ocean over here. So looks like we are good. Something that I think I forgot to mention that actually was quite important on the campaign map is, or I guess decently important, the Byzantines actually came to me with a diplomatic offer of trade rights and map information. So now I can actually see all of their settlements, where they are located. And this is actually kind of interesting because it looks like the Fourth Crusade, those Venetian dogs, have not actually made any real gains on the Byzantines. I remember they had quite a lot of forces, lots of armies, and so I sort of assumed that this garrison was just remaining behind, and the rest of them were attacking Byzantine territory. And maybe that is what happened, but they don't seem to have been very successful. Which is interesting. There are still plenty of rebel towns, though. Definitely enough that we can get our objectives without having to go to war with the Byzantines, so long as they don't take back Constantinople before we get to it. So I am still going to have my diplomat go and try and talk to them, but now he's going to try and go right for military access. Because then, again, we could just walk across Byzantine territory without, them being too upset with us anyways. I mean, they wouldn't, in a diplomatic sense, they wouldn't be upset at all because we have military access, but at the same time, I think the AI, like, once they border you, in particular, like, they start to hate you a lot. So I don't know if having my army like in their territory, just kind of, don't mind me just passing through here, that would upset them in any way. But anyway, moving right over to Kermanshah. We did exterminate its population without mercy or pity, even though I'm not sure that we actually needed to. We'll just have to keep that hushed if they didn't deserve it, because we can't have our future conquests think that it's better to resist. We want to reward the loyal and slaughter the disloyal. Very, very clear policy, and I want to make sure everyone understands that. So anyway, let's see. We'll need a church here, and that's all we can afford for this turn, actually. Not that we could train units or anything. All right, but anyway, looks like that's going to be it for now, so I will just bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.